Hi, my name is Rinda Elliott. This is the first time I've ever tried to do a video blog, so bear with me. I wanted to thank Rachel from Fiktshun for inviting me to be on her blog and for sending me the most amazing email about forecast. It pretty much made my year. I thought I would answer some reader questions that I get. So the first question I get a lot, am I or was I influenced by the Marvel Thor movies while writing the Sisters of Fate books for Harlequin Teen? No. I actually wrote Foretold before Thor came out. In fact, Foretold was making the rounds with publishers when the movie announcement came out, and I will admit that I got kind of excited thinking that maybe an interest in Norse mythology would pick up and publishers would swarm my manuscript, and we actually had quite a bit of interest in the manuscript at the time. But Norse mythology was still a little bit of an iffy subject. But they are out now with Harlequin Teen, and I couldn't be more thrilled. Harlequin has been one of my dream publishers. They're actually the first publisher I ever submitted to when I was writing contemporary romances years ago. So I'm thrilled to be out with them, and their digital first line. The first Sisters of Fate book came out this year already. It was called Foretold. The second one released this week, August 5th, it's called Forecast, and the third comes out in December. It is called Forsworn. The books are basically about three triplets who carry Norse goddess souls. They carry the souls of the Norns. These books are about future warriors and giants and dark elves and Ragnarok, and just there's a lot of fun Norse mythology kind of woven into the stories. Basically teens saving the world. One of the questions I get, why do I like to write about Norse mythology? I love it. I absolutely love it. Norse mythology is just rich in wonderful stories. There are crazy stories. There are creative stories. There are gods born from armpits. There are gods giving birth to horses and cross-dressing and, to fool people. And there's a lot of heroic stories and sad stories, and it's just, I could probably write about Norse mythology forever. There's a lot there. But I also like other belief systems. I like to study other mythologies too. I also write an urban fantasy series about Barry Odell, and the first book is called Dweller on the Threshold, and the villain in that book came from a theosophical concept about facing the karmic gathering of the many souls, the lifetimes of your soul has gone through. Being very eloquent here. Basically, the villain was the karmic gathering of one evil soul that had reincarnated over many lifetimes. It wasn't the soul itself that was the villain. It was the actual stain left by the soul that became so strong it could manifest into this world. So I kind of like writing about odd subjects. One of the other questions I get, will the Sisters of Fate books be in print? Not at this time. These are a part of the new digital first line with Harlequin Teen. It's possible they could be in print in the future. I would be cool with that. But as of this time, no, that's not in the plans. One of the other questions I get, what am I reading? I'm actually reading, or I'm about to read, one of these, and I haven't decided which one, Charles DeLint or Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I actually read the first book in this werewolf series and loved it. So these aren't new books, these have been out for a little while, but I had basically loaned it to my first teen reader, and she's off to college this week, so she brought all the books she borrowed back. Gonna miss her. Anyway, that's it. I would like again to thank Rachel for having me on the blog, and I hope you guys enjoy the Sisters of Fate books. Thanks.